Hello everybody and welcome to our Lunchtime Live. My name is Abby Groders, Director of Marketing with Simply Said, and we are super excited to be here today to share all things Easter and Spring Tablescapes. I am outside on the back of my patio today. We've got construction going on in my backyard, so hopefully you won't get distracted by that and the barking dogs, but we'll try to make this work. But I am passionate about tablescapes. I just think they're fabulous, and Easter is such a great opportunity to really scale up your decorating with tablescapes, especially if you're entertaining this year. So whether it's just for your immediate family or if you have lots of people coming over and you're going to be doing Easter brunch, lunch, or dinner, hopefully you can get some inspiration today on all things tablescapes. Hey there, guys. Hey, Pam. Nice to see everybody. Trudy, it's good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So before I get into tablescapes and share our tips on how to decorate and get inspired for your own tablescape creativity, I want to remind everybody that today is Free Shipping Wednesday, and next week is going to be the last week we do this. It's every Wednesday in the month of March. We've been doing Free Shipping Wednesday. So all you need to do is spend $35 on the Simply Said website. That's simplysaidinc.com. Spend $35 and you'll get free shipping. So it's a great way to stock up on some of your favorite things and get rewarded with free shipping. And you'll use code SHIPFREE at checkout. Okay? So I'll put that code in the notes as well. Hey Teresa, hey Lori, hey Dawn, welcome everybody. So glad you guys could join today. So today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, decorating, but specifically decorating for Easter and Easter tablescape. So I've got two different tablescape ideas set up. One is on one side, the other is on the other. So we're going to be doing a little tour on how to do this. But before I get started, I like to use the little acronyms to help me get ideas and get things going. So I've done this little thing for you. So what I start with is tips, TIPS. First, I decide what theme I'm going to do. Then I get inspiration. Then I'm going to purchase and gather the items I need, and then I'm going to start to style. So that's what I do whenever I get ready to decorate for anything that I have going on. So for the theme, we know that our theme is Easter or spring. You might want to just do a spring. Maybe you're not decorating for doing a tablescape for Easter this year, but maybe you want to just do a spring tablescape. So decide your theme, then your inspiration. So what I like to do before I start any project or decorating ideas, I'll pop on Pinterest and I'll just type in Easter tablescapes just to give me ideas on what's trending now, what colors, and it really gets in my mind, I have that piece, I could do that with this. So you're going to be thinking about the things you already have and then the things that you want to get. It's really windy out here. I just lost my sheets of paper. Hold on. I'm going to grab them. So basically, inspo. Back here, inspo. So your inspiration, that's going to be just inspiring you to look at what ideas you like, what kinds of things you have in your home that you could use for the tablescape, and the things that you're going to want to purchase. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be purchasing little bits and pieces, but it's all usually under $50. So that's the cool thing about tablescapes specifically, because they can be nice and functional and fun, and you can use items you already have in your home. Hey Amy, hey Scotty, hey Tracy, welcome everybody. So glad to see you here today. Okay, so after we get our inspiration, and that can be anywhere. It could be from Pinterest, it could be from books, it could be from magazines, wherever your go-to place is for inspiration. If you want to write down other things other than Pinterest that you go to for inspiration, maybe it's Instagram, maybe you follow someone on Instagram who always has great ideas, comment below and share those with us so we can see. The next step is purchase and gather. So again, what I like to do first is gather all the things in my home. So I have my Easter bucket that I get out, and my Easter like napkins and what do you call it? Tablecloths. That's the word I'm looking for. Napkins, tablecloths, all those things. I get them out to see what I have and remind myself of what I have. And then I look at that inspiration and I'm like, I want to purchase that, that, and that. So then I'll go on my little shopping spree. And then we're going to start styling. So that's what we're going to talk about today, styling our Easter tablescapes. So that's tips. theme, inspo, purchase and gather, style. Now, when we get ready to style, I like to use this. Tips, legit. Legit is our next acronym. So first, I love layering. So by layering, I just think it adds so much more depth, dimension, and interest, especially when you can use textures and all the things like that. It just makes it more interesting. So here's some different ways that I layered in this piece. I'm gonna move this up here so you guys can see. Hopefully you can see that okay. So what you're gonna see is I've got my tablecloth, and I just used white. You could use whatever tablecloth that you like. And then what I did was I found this piece. This is something I purchased because I really loved how this piece looked. I got this actually at Hobby Lobby. And then these are plates I already had, but I layered this, and I'm gonna layer my plates. So let me deconstruct this for you. So I've got my main plate, and then I wanted to add a little color, so I did that. And then I added the napkin here. This is way, and if you've got a colorful napkin you could put that there. I wish I would have had, I didn't purchase this, but I might still before Easter, a napkin that had stripes or some sort of pattern. I think that would have punched it out more. So if you've got a napkin that has a little stripes or pattern on it, I think that would look sharp too. And then I'm going to layer our little table favor. And of course it's Easter, so we have our egg with this. So that's how I like to layer. Now, so that's how I like to layer the plates. But let's talk about eye level. So the next thing, you're gonna notice the centerpiece in the background. I always like to use, I think centerpieces are amazing. I mean, they're gonna be like the main theme of your table, but you wanna make sure that you can see over them. So I always like to keep things eye level, so if people are conversing across the table, they can talk without having this big obstruction in their way. So you're gonna notice that this is very small. Now you're also gonna notice you can see my stem sticking out. I have to cut these yet. I'm gonna be, for our Easter, I'm putting them horizontally. For you today, I have them vertically because I wanted to show you two angles of the table. So just disregard that now. They'll all be cut off. But what I did basically, again, I layered. So I just did spring florals. These are all fake, but my garden's gonna be blooming soon. I've got some ferns and different things that I'll probably pop in here. So use what you have in your garden if you don't have fake flowers. And then I just layered with these little eggs. I thought these were super cute. You can buy eggs anywhere. I like the more pastel color. I think they look really sharp rather than like the kid Easter eggs, but I think these are super cute. These I got at Hobby Lobby as well. That's one of my go-to spots. And then I just layered with, of course, I always want to incorporate a Simply Said sign because we have something for everything and for everyone. And John 3:16, true story, I just think that's so appropriate for Easter. So I wanted to make sure that I put in something that really speaks. Not only that is beautiful, but that speaks to the guest as well. So that's why I incorporated that. I love that. And then I've just got a little Easter bunny, but you can get Easter bunnies anywhere you want. So that's how I layered the different pieces. But what I recommend for tablescapes or centerpieces, excuse me, layering is huge, and just play around with it. Get the pieces that you like and just start playing around with it and layering and see what looks good. That's the coolest part of it all. So eye level and then gorgeous centerpiece. So I'm going to take you to the other side and show you a different option. This is more of a casual, relaxed outdoor dining, and the next tablescape I'm going to show you is a more elegant, if you want to get your good china out. That's what that one's going to be about, so we can check out that. The other thing you want to do when you're decorating, so we've got layer, we've got eye level, gorgeous centerpiece. Inside, outside, you want to be prepared. If you had it, this tablescape to work outside, be prepared and know that things are probably, it could be windy. It could be really cold. So be prepared to address those issues. If you've got greenery like this, make sure it's secure and it's not going to be flying all around. If you have different pieces, just make sure that they're the wind's not going to knock them over. Just be thinking about the elements. It's windy here today, so you can see, but they're all sticking. Everything's staying, so that's good. And then, of course, table favors. One of my favorite things to do when I entertain is to spoil my guests. So this is a fun table favor. I love giving our talking sticks because I think these are just so cute and appropriate. And something faithful. This one says, walk by faith, skip a little even. I love that one. And let me show you a few others that make great table favors. Our coasters make great table favors. You could do something like this. This could be the centerpiece by itself, or you could put that there. So that's super cute. So the coasters make great table favors. This is another talking stick, which I think is really cute. I wanted to show you this one because this can be personalized with anything you want to say. So maybe you have a specific family phrase or just something that's really unique to your family at Easter or just unique to your family in general. You could put that on everyone's piece. So, and it would just be in this font and it would make a really nice personalized option. So that is that, and that's legit. Layer, can you see this? Eye level, gorgeous centerpiece, inside, outside, table favors. So now we're gonna come around. I'm gonna hand hold this, so sorry if it's shaky and wobbly. But I'm gonna hand hold this to get on the other side so you can see this tablescape, this portion of it. So this is the fancier version. Excuse me, sorry guys, hopefully you can see this okay. So I'm gonna put this right here for a second and then get my box so you can see this. So you're gonna just see the layers. Hold on one second. I'm gonna move this over so you can see this one a little bit better. Bear with me. Okay, so let's check this guy out. I'm using an Amazon box, a cardboard box to set this on so you guys can see okay. Okay, so this is the more fancy one. And you can see here, I'm trying to get this shown for you guys. Okay, so what you're gonna see on this, again, I layered. So I've got my white tablecloth. I have a round white or off-white placemat. And then I have this gold charger because I wanted it to be more fancy. And then again, I've got my two plates. I've got my nice plate there. I've used this napkin, cloth napkin, and the salad plate. And then the table favor, I decided to do the coaster for this one. You've got the stemware. I added a little coffee cup. I don't know if you can see that one. And then for the centerpiece, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I thought this was so cute. I've seen it around before and decided to use it this year. You can just purchase this. It's a roll of grass. You can also do moss. Sometimes it comes in moss. So whatever you like more. But again, we're layering. We've got this, and then this is just a simple wreath, just a small wreath, you can see here. And then I've got a little bunny. And then I got these little pears, and I just spray painted them gold to accent the gold charger. And I just placed them around along with little faux flowers and my little Easter eggs. So again, a fun little way to do this. I like telling people where they get to sit during Easter or when I do dinner parties, because I think it's fun to sometimes, like, I'll sit people by couples, but sometimes I like to shake things up, and if people don't know each other as well, I like to make people get outside of their comfort zones and sit by different people that they don't know. So that's a fun way to be able to do that. Most of my guests that come know that I do that, so they come in anticipation of doing that. So that's always fun. The other thing I wanted to point out was the silverware. Traditionally your silverware will go like this. I love to put it at an angle to really take up, especially if you've got a big table and you can take up the space more. I just think it looks really sharp and is a fun way to utilize your space and make it look a little different, make it look a little special. So I like to put my silverware at an angle. So I think